Hello everyone. Still breathing happily today? The Japanese bulletin board thread we're introducing this time is this one. Share your biggest failures and embarrassing moments from your school days. Thread users will reveal their biggest mistakes and cringe-worthy experiences from their student years. Things they can only talk about now. Enjoy while recalling your own blunders. This video is an experimental channel making full use of AI and auto-translation services. Please share any issues or requests in the comments. We'll keep improving. Topic suggestions are also welcome. Now, let's get straight to the main content.
Share your biggest school-era failure or embarrassing experience. Oops, wrong thread.
I accidentally pulled the emergency alarm.
I pulled the emergency alarm on purpose.
I broke a girl's finger in dodgeball.
Wait, are you Yamamoto from back then?
How common is breaking a girl's finger in dodgeball?
I shattered someone's glasses in dodgeball.
In 5th grade, I hit a 2nd grader in the face during dodgeball and made them cry.
I forgot about seat changes and sat in a delinquent seat. He said, "That's my seat," and it was terrifying.
I shot out my friend's front tooth with an airsoft gun.
During class, I was inflating a condom as a joke, let go, and it flew right into the teacher's face.
I didn't study.
I set a small fire in the classroom. It was minor, but the police and fire department showed up. I panicked.
You're basically a criminal in the making.
I got caught shoplifting and, while running away, set the store on fire.
In middle school, I played with an alcohol lamp in the science room, accidentally lit the curtains on fire, and caused a huge evacuation.
During the Death Note craze, I imitated L. Hunched over, hands in pockets, even copying how he held phones and spoons.
I wore ankle weights for a track meet, planning to dramatically remove them in the finals saying, "Time to get serious." But I lost in the prelims.
I stuck a wire into an outlet and blacked out the whole school.
At least it was just a blackout. You could have electrocuted yourself.
Lots of kids stabbed pencil leads into outlets for fun.
In 1st grade, I vomited on a female classmate.
I got caught by a plainclothes cop while peeking at the adult magazine section.
In elementary school, I was so scared of school that I'd sneak home during breaks.
Isn't school days usually about college?
I only went to elementary school.
Isn't school days usually about elementary school?
Stop imposing your normal on others.
After school, a friend and I destroyed all the trophies for a choir competition. They investigated but never caught us.
I hid an adult magazine in the classroom's shared bookshelf, but the teacher found and confiscated it.
I dug up and threw away all the seed potatoes another grade planted.
I wet myself during a test, still traumatized.
In elementary school, I pooped myself in front of my friends.
During morning assembly, I fainted and peed myself in front of the whole school.
On a school trip, I wet myself on the bus, and it got on the student next to me's belongings.
I broke a faucet handle, and water wouldn't stop.
I clogged every school toilet with paper and caused a flood.
I raised a chair high, charged at the teacher screaming. Then you turned and sat down smoothly as they ducked.
That's intense and hilarious.
I corrected teachers' mistakes during class to score points.
I stole lab equipment and took it home.
In badminton, I hit a girl in the crotch with the shuttlecock. She was furious.
In elementary school, I accidentally threw away a game I borrowed from a friend.
In elementary school, my homeroom teacher hated the national anthem. So the boys in my class conspired to perform a guerrilla rendition at a music festival. We got in huge trouble.
What's a national anthem opposer?
Back then, some teachers opposed it for praising the emperor.
I went around destroying election posters.
I was bullied. On the way home, they made me eat dog poop I found on the road.
I used a Nintendo 3DS camera to secretly film the girls' locker room.
The DS camera quality was terrible, right?
The device was huge. How didn't you get caught immediately?
I did get caught easily, but nothing happened.
A friend and I played Hammer the Firecracker. It exploded and blew off his index finger.
I stole a stag beetle from a neighbor's house.
So you were the culprit.
I made the girl next to me cry so hard she stopped coming to school.
Are you a trauma-generating machine? That's sad.
She cried because she was happy to sit next to you.
I snuck into the girls' bathroom and got severely disciplined. Years later, my parents still bring it up.
I sneezed while eating in front of my crush and sprayed food all over her face.
In Japanese class, I stood up unprompted and started reading the textbook aloud.
I thought friends would just happen naturally in school. But I ended up with 0.
Stay strong.
I have no idea how to make friends in college either.
Gather courage and talk to someone nearby.
During hide and seek at recess, I didn't realize break was over and kept hiding. The whole school launched a search for me.
It would have been funny if you joined the search party like nothing happened.
If the missing person unknowingly joined the search, it'd never end.
Couldn't they just announce it over the PA system?
My pants were pulled down in front of a girl, and she saw everything.
Pantsing was a trend at every school, huh?
After getting pantsed once, my proclivity got weird.
I graduated high school without interacting with anyone for 3 years.
That's shocking.
I doubt your classmates even knew you existed.
In elementary school, I had sudden stomach pain and rushed to the bathroom, only to realize it was the girls' room. I sneaked out when no one was around, but damn, fear really makes your legs shake.
During a high school presentation, the class was noisy. So I yelled, "I'm the one presenting here." After that, they treated me like a pariah.
Was it really that bad?
Yes, you basically outed yourself as socially inept.
A teacher asked me to deliver a note to an absent girl. No one was home, so I left it at the door. That night, a neighbor reported a suspicious person, and the police investigated. I did nothing wrong.
I wore super short shorts, and my privates slipped out. A girl saw.
What did she say?
Nothing. But she kept looking down the whole time we talked.
On my 3rd day in the photography club, an upperclassman got caught secretly filming people. The club was disbanded, and my nickname became Peeping Tom.
I called myself Crazy Clown, and left daily letters in my crush's shoe locker. The theme was a love-crazed clown who wants to make you smile. At first, I sent poems like, "You'll be mine," "I love you," "I won't let anyone make you cry," and "I'll make you smile." But it escalated to stuff like, "Tell me your measurements," and dirty jokes. She got scared, and it became a huge school incident.
That's all for this video. How was it? If you or someone you know did something even wilder, share it in the comments. Often, it's not the flashy extroverts but the quiet, unassuming types who end up in these stories. How about in your country? We'd love to hear more anecdotes. We'll keep exposing the realities of Japanese life, so subscribe, like, and donate. See you in the next video. Bye.